Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabbat Shem Kamadani.
Double honor to our elders and apostles, great millstone, all members of our heart, now and rule well. And third of all, we want to give peace and safety to the hope of the let out being brothers that push this truth, the truth in the King James Bible, and our truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, we out here another week to prophesy the downfall, the destruction, the end of Babylon the Great, the land of the people in ignorance, called America, with the true name of this place is Babylon the Great, according to the King James Bible. All right, and basically we're just gonna go into the mystery of Babylon. All right, we're going to Revelation 17. We'll start here, bro. All right, where Babylon is. All right, where Babylon, New Babylon is, which is America. All right, and what's going to happen to this place. All right, everything that you see going on right now in America is all prophesied to happen to America before the Lord destroys this place. All right, first the Lord had to reveal. All right, matter of fact, let me get Amos 3 and 7 first. First, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding was given to the elect men. All right, kind of with Elijah. All right, which was Elder Rabbi Alpha Bivens in the spirit. You can receive it. All right, to break down all the mysteries of the New Testament, the Old Testament, the Apocrypha, which is part of the Old Testament, and the New Testament. All right, one of the most important books in the book of in the New Testament, probably arguably the most important book is the book of Revelation. It's the last book in the King James Bible. All right, it reveals and tells what's going to happen in the last days. All right, we're here right now. Right now, we're in the last days and the last days. All right. So this place is soon to be destroyed. Mystery of Babylon, which is not a mystery anymore, is soon to be destroyed, which again is America. All right. So you go ahead and get that.
All right, this is Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto the servants, the prophets.
Right. The Lord said he revealeth his secrets to his servant, the prophets. Now, let me get Malachi, the 4th chapter. Let's see Elijah, all right? Malachi, select. Yeah, so the Lord revealed his secret to his servants, the prophets. All the mysteries of the Bible, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah revealed the secrets to them. All right? One of the main mysteries, again, spoken about in the book of Revelation, where it actually says mystery, was a mystery of Babylon. All right? We're talking about America, a land that was prophesied years and years before, all right, it actually came into existence. Way before our forefather John on the island of Patmos, when he was speaking about it, it was centuries away from coming to pass. Even when our forefather, Jeremiah, all right, he prophesied it about Babylon the Great. All right, he prophesied it about Babylon. All right, the daughter of Babylon, which King David prophesied it about the daughter of Babylon. All right. Years before it actually came to pass. All right, and now we're living, breathing, and inside of Babylon the Great, inside the belly of the beast. Are you ready?
All right, this is Malachi, chapter 4, and verse 4. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I command unto him in Horeb.
No, you go to
okay, verse 5. All right, verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming.
Right, the Lord said, I will send you Elijah the prophet. And the Lord said he would do nothing, but he revealed his secrets to his servant the prophet. All right, so the Lord revealed his secrets to, first and foremost, the first prophet that he revealed it to was Elijah in the reincarnation, which was Elder Rabbi Alpha Bivens. All right, getting people to see. All right, and then from all there, Yahweh Shah supped with certain men. We get that next going on Revelation 10. All right, before Yahweh Shah supped with him, with Elder Rabbi Alpha Bivens, all right, to teach other men, like Elder High Priest, Elder Ariel, on down to our apostles today, Elder Tahar and on down, all right, to break down all the mysteries of the Bible. So all the secrets of the Bible have been revealed. All right, especially one of the major secrets, again, spoken about in the book of Revelations, which is Mystery of Babylon, which is America. All right?
And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers. Let's
break it down who these people are. All right? That's concerning so-called Negro, Latino, Native, and Seminole Indians, that they're the true children of Israel. All right?
Lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
We can come back to the laws, statutes, and commandments. all right, of the King James Bible, the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians. All right, that was the Lord returning the hearts of the children back to the father, and the hearts of the father back to the children. All right, accepting the fact that we're Israelites. All right, you got it.
All right, this is Revelation 10. You want me to start at verse 2?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah, come on. All right, this is Revelation 10 and verse 2. And he had in his hand a little book.
You started one.
Oh, all right, come on. All right, this is Revelation 10 and 1. And I saw another mighty angel come down from heaven, clothed with a cloud, and a rainbow was upon his head. And his face was as it were the sun, and his feet as pillars of fire. And he had in his hand a little book open, and set his right foot upon the sea, and his left foot upon the earth, and cried with a loud voice, as when a lion roareth. And when he had cried, 7 thunders uttered their voices. And when the 7 thunders had uttered their voices, I was about to write. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, seal up those things which the 7 thunders.
Revelation 5.
All right, this is Revelation 5 and 1. And I saw in the right hand of him. All right, this is Revelation 5 and 1. And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within and on the backside, sealed with 7 seals.
Right, what is the book? That book is the Bible, the King James Bible of these times. All right, and 7 seals represent the fact that it was sealed. Nobody could get the understanding. No Jake could get the understanding of it. All right, no Jake could, at some point, no Jake could go in and move around in the 2-day chapter and really break that down at one point. No Jake could go into the book of Revelation. Revelation, we don't focus, start off Revelation 17. No Jake could go into the book of Revelation 17. Break that scripture down a little bit. All right, no, Jake can go into the book of any of the books in the Bible and fully break them down. All right, it's still. All right,
and I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof?
Right, who's worthy to open the book and loosen the seals thereof? Who's worthy to read this book and get the understanding of it, the full understanding of it? All right, and Yahweh had to get the thumbs up in order for that to happen. All right, no man was going to sit down and get this wisdom and figure it out for themselves. Like Jake always said in the world, I figured out, I read the Bible for myself, and I got the understanding. No, the Most High has to give you that understanding. All right, that understanding has to give it to you. So hold that, let me get St. John 15 and 14. Start with 14. You don't choose rather than not. You want to serve the Lord. The Lord chooses you. Rather than not, you want you to serve him. You can get Jeremiah 1st chapter. All right? Because the Most High chooses you. All right? You don't choose the Most High. Now, people always say, why can't I found God and all that? No, the Most High found you. All right? Never in the million years, no feeling. I honestly said that they thought they'd be on the highways and the byways teaching the Bible. No brother actually taught. Like, brothers always give testimonies of what they wanted to be. Like everybody been like Elder Hall, for example, wanted to be a fighter, a boxer. All right, Elder McGraw, like he was into music and all of that. So I was into basketball. You know, it's different stuff. All right, none of us thought we would be doing this, but it's all through the will of the Lord. The Lord picks and chooses who wants to. All right, you got it.
This is St. John 15 and verse 14. You are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. Henceforth I call you.
Right, the Lord said, you are my friends, whoever do so whatever I command you. So you have to do what Yahweh tells you. You can't just do whatever you want to do. All right? You gotta go.
Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you.
Right, who did the Lord get at to? The prophets. Who are the Lord's friends? The prophets. Right. The elect, the 144,000. All right? Have made known everything that the Lord Yahweh knows. All right, he gave it to his men, which today are his prophets. The only thing he doesn't, the Lord Yahweh doesn't know, all right, is when the day he's coming back, the exact day he's going to come back. That's the only thing he doesn't know. All right.
Ye have not.
Everything else is like he revealed it to his friends, which again are the prophets in these times, not the 2/3. All Israel ain't the Most High's friends.
Right.
Y'all by see Yahweh's friends.
Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
Lord, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. Again, you don't pick the Lord, you pick rather than not you want to serve the Lord. The Lord picks you. If you want you to serve him. Alright? If not, you just get castaway. Alright, or whatever. Or 2/3, I'm gonna say. Alright?
And ordain you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. These things I command you, that ye love one another. If the world hate...
Yeah, man, the Lord, you don't choose the Lord chooses you, man. Alright? Y'all about to y'all shot choose you. Rather than not, you want you to keep this understanding. Alright? Matter of fact, before you go there, bro, let me get the one that's good, Matthew 12 or 13. Let me get 13. I think it's 12. Which one says, you know the mysteries, to know the mysteries of the kingdom, but to them it is not given? Because at one point, all the Bible was a mystery. Everything in the Bible was a mystery. All right, at one point. Nobody could figure it out at one point. Except maybe like the elites. At one point, at some point, they always knew who we were. They always knew we were the children of Israel. All right? But as far as the nation of Israel, all right, they didn't, none of us knew at one point. So the Lord put the spirit on Elijah. Like the others always say, it was other guys too. I think it was Rabbi Matthew or something like that. I think that was his name. Other guys but they weren't dealing with the New Testament. They was only dealing with the Old Testament. All right, so they pretty much, they weren't dealing with the Lord Yahushua. All right. So they was off. Even though they might have been, teaching, again, I don't know the exact history, but even though they might have been teaching, for some time before our elder Rabbi Alpha Business, but if they weren't going into the New Testament, then it was off. It was going off. You had to go into the New and the Old. You had to go into the New and the Old Testament. All right.
Yeah, Matthew 13.
All right, now you go ahead, bro.
All right, yeah. All right, this is Matthew 13 and verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them.
Right, because again, to this very day, like we're speaking to the people in parables. You can break it down easy to them. I just get to say we're not sent to people in strange speeches, strange language, all right, but send it to the house of Israel, all right? But it's still like, tell them and break it down what's going to happen in the future, all the destruction that's coming in the future, all right? And they still, don't get it. They still scratching their heads. They don't understand it, don't get it, all right? It's the phone, how the phone? It's the phone overheating. Right, to go somewhere else, they see.
Yeah, it's getting a little hot.
All right. Yeah, pause it real quick. Slack it, brother.
Slack it, brothers. All right, it's rolling.
Yeah, slack it, brother. It's a little hot over there in that area. You don't want the phone to charge you down us again. All right, but yeah, man. The Lord peace and you. Oh, sorry, what was that? Go ahead, read that.
All right, this is Matthew 13 and verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is not given unto you to know, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
Right, but to them it is not given, because it's only given to them. Who's them? The elect.
Right.
To know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them, but to the rest of them, it's not given. Their understanding was not, and will never, and not on this side, be given to them. All right? You hear it, bro. Let me get 12 too. The 12 say something about the Lord prayed. I think the scripture said, "Well, Lord, thank the Heavenly Father that going to reveal it to the church." Yeah, let me get that one next. It is only for the elect, the wise amongst the people. All right, the wise that the Most High has set up amongst the people. All right, go ahead.
For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he hath. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Elias, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive.
Right, because the understanding has to be given to you.
Yep.
You can't. just sit down and figure and scratch your head one day until you figure it all out. The Most High has to give you that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, because like I said in when the quoted was Isaiah the 6th chapter. All right, the eyes should be shut and the ears should be dull of hearing. All right, meaning that they can't get this understanding because they're not a part of the elect. Yeah, that's why you can break it down to the T for Jake for hours or days and they still won't get it. Some people you might go back and forth with. When I first people you meet on the comic book, when you first come to the truth, you go back and forth with the people for days. All right, they still don't get it. They ask the same question over and over again. You break it down. What about that again? What about this again? You pretty much answering the same question over and over again, but they don't get it because why? Because the understanding wasn't given to them. So they'll never get it. Why? Because they're not a part of the elect. All right, we're hoping, we're praying we're a part of the elect, but you got some understanding. The Lord did allow us to do the work. All right.
Yep.
You gotta go.
For this people's heart is wax gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. Let us, like at least at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I shall heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see.
Right, blessed are your eyes, for they see. All right, the elect sees that Babylon is the greatest America. The RFID on the microchip technology is the Karagma. Talking about it, Revelation 13, verses 16 and 17. All right, the elect sees that and understands that and knows that. All right, why? Because the Most High allowed them to get that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Get that understanding. All right. To the masses of our people, they don't got that understanding. They never would get it. They never have. They never would get it. All right. They're gonna remain in darkness until the missiles destroy them. All right. Or whatever parable the Most High set up for them to die, they fall victim to it. All right. You gotta go.
And your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them.
Right. A lot of our forefathers, prophets, all right, they would have killed to be in these times. Let me say they were 7 prophets. A lot of, for example, Ezekiel, Isaiah, Jeremiah, John, our forefather John on the island of Patmos. They were years away when these prophecies from the times that we're in right now. The famines that the scriptures speak about, I was talking about in these times.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you had famines and things like that, and wars and rumors of wars throughout history, but I was really talking about these times that we're in right now. All right. These wars and rumors of wars, like the Lord Yahweh spoke about. I was talking about really in these times. All right, because we're close to the third woe. Because the disciples asked him when was going to be the last days. What was the last days going to be like? All right. And the Lord spoke about wars, rumors of wars, pestilence, earthquakes in diverse places. I was talking about these times. All right. Got the pestilence now, plagues or whatever. It's what crown rail, the big C. I meant, monkeypox. What's the other one out there?
Bird
flu, salmonella now in certain foods. All right, peanut butter and all of that. All right, so yeah, that was talking about in these times. All right.
Verse 18. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower when anyone hear. All right, come. All right, you want Matthew 12?
Yeah, come. Let me get that real quick. I think it's like around about 10, I think.
All right, this is Matthew 12 and verse 10. And behold, there was a man which had his hand.
I might have been further up. It's 13. What's 13? Further down, where it says is it 12? Oh, 12.
If it is, I think it would be further up, because I know this verse 25.
No, 18, Revelation 18.
Oh, come on.
Little children, yeah. It's like it, brother.
All All right, this is Revelation 18. Where you want me to start at in Revelation 18?
You started one.
All right, calm. All right, this is Revelation 18 and verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every... Matthew. Oh, Salaki. All right, this is Matthew 18. And verse 1. And it reads, At the same time came the disciples unto Yahushua, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Yahushua called Yahushua called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them. And he said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Right, who are those little children? Little children is the elect. All right, because the little child is humble, man. They bend their neck. All right, the master, when you talk to the 2/3, the conversation, you don't get a humble conversation with them. Most of the time, you ask them, I know the Bible, I know this, I know that. A child doesn't know anything. All right, a child just sits there and listens. All right, the scripture say a wise man will hear and increase learning. All right, again, the scripture say a wise man will hear and increase learning. All right, they're supposed to hear, get understanding, and then your learning increases. The Most High Yahweh will increase you. All right, the scripture say man planted the seed, but the Most High get an increase. All right, so but when you talk to the 2/3, what is the conversation you get with them is what? You get a proud look. Proud everything, man. You don't get a humble conversation. But most of the time with brothers that come into the truth, they're really quiet. They're just listening. Yeah. All right. Even like with me, when I first heard the truth, I didn't write anything on the comment board. Nothing. I just listened. First thing I remember asking the elders, I asked them about tithes. How do I pay you guys tithes? All right. Other than that, I didn't. I just listened. All right. That's what a wise man would do. Just listen. All right. Again, the scripture say a wise man will hear and increase learning. All right, the scripture also say, keep thy foot when I go in the house of the Lord. Yep. Be more ready to hear than get a sacrifice of fools. Roughly paraphrase. All right, what do you want to say, bro?
I was about to say, when most Jake come up, yeah, like they know the scriptures like from beginning to the end.
They tell you that.
Yep,
you read the Bible, you throw a scripture at them, I had no idea that's in the Bible. Yep, you just told them you read the Bible. You throw Obadiah at them, who's the king of Babylon during the time of during the time of our forefather Daniel. Who was the king of Babylon then? All right, ask them that. They had no idea. They don't even know it was the book of Daniel. They don't know who Daniel is until you talk about the lions. They heard that in church.
Yep.
All right. I ask them anything. Ask them anything. What line did Shem come out of what line did the Abraham come out of the line of Shem? Or what line out of Shem? What line did Abraham come out of Shem, Ham, and Japheth? Ask them that.
Yep,
they don't, but they're proud, man. They don't come up and listen. That's why the Lord said, you have to be like a little child. A little child is humble. Which most brothers, all the brothers in the truth are humble. All right, pretty much. Probably all brothers get that testimony. Some brothers might have asked questions, but most brothers just listen, man. They just watch videos. Yep. All right. They didn't go on the comment board and write stuff back. Well, what about this? What about that scripture? I think you broke that down wrong, brother. Jesus didn't say that. That's pride, man.
Yeah.
All right? It's not being as a little child. All right?
All right, Slaki. And this is Matthew 18 and verse 3. And he said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is great. It's like the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoso shall receive one such little child in my name receiveth me. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea.
All right, a lot of you Jakes out there have offended the little ones. All right, rather you scoff on the comment board, roll by. Like last week, we prophesied, we teaching with the brothers, but also some jackass threw a grapefruit out the window.
Right, and it was a Jake too.
It was a Jake.
Yep.
I mean, brothers got fed by that, so the Lord may put him to death. The Lord might have it where the dude ride by tomorrow right in front of the camp, and the car, the same car, get eaten over 10 times. All right, or something like that happens. All right, or he gets killed later on, and the Lord reveal it to us that he got put to death. All right, or any other nigga out there that offended the prophets of the Lord, man, the men of the Lord. All right, they're all gonna get judged. And the Lord Yahweh said it'd be better for you if you took a millstone and tied it to your neck and jumped off the nearest river, man. And jumped into the nearest lake, jumped into this lake right here. All right, it'd be better for you to do that than to drown yourself and to talk shit against the men of the Lord. All right, which again, a lot of you jakes out there are guilty of. All right, even just niggas in the world. Hey, it might have been a guy you was at work with, he said something out the way to you, or some woman or something said out the way to you. The Lord will bring judgment on that motherfucker. Yep. It ain't even gotta be on the highways and byways. It could be anywhere. All right, the Lord gonna protect his men any and everywhere. All right, Scripture say the angel of the Lord campeth around them that fear him. Yep. All right, so you might be a nigga in the world on the job, and you might have said something to a man of the Lord, and he got judged. And that's happened. That's happened to me.
Yep, me too.
All right, well, somebody said something out the way, and the Lord judged him. I ain't seen him shit. Yep. All right, got flipped in the car. All right, so I'm not saying I'm part of. I'm hoping I'm part of the elect, but the Lord brought that judgment on me because that nigga demon woman offended me. All right, and what she was saying, it wasn't even nothing to even get mad about. Niggas playing with fire, man. You don't know when you offend one of the Lord's little ones. You don't know the grave consequences, the grave mistake you just made. Now you're marked for death, man. All right, now you're marked for judgment. Yep. Rather the Lord gets you annihilated, you're marked for judgment. All right, you gotta
war unto the world because of it's like a war unto the world because of offenses, for it must need.
Offenses must come. All right, offenses are going to come.
Yep.
But what did the Lord Yahweh try to say? Yeah,
for it must needs be that offenses come, but woe to.
Woe means destruction.
Yep, but woe to that man by whom the offense cometh.
Right. So woe to that man by whom the offense cometh. All right, you keep going.
Wherefore, if thy hand or thy foot offend thee, cut them off and cast them from thee. If it be better for thee to enter into life halt or maimed, rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet to be cast into everlasting fire.
All right, that's the people, man. All right, it's better for you to cut somebody out your life than to, look at Jake. That, these people out here really don't understand, man. It's a spiritual war, man.
Yep.
All right, they think niggas just do stuff that they think we just men out there on the highways and the byways are regular guys, regular people in the world. All right, nah, they brothers are special men. Yep. Top men of the Lord. Upper Russell's out with that number. All right, top men of the Lord. All right, not just some regular nigga, man. All right, straight up. I say that humbly, but the men on the highways and the byways, with the elders on down, are not just regular men, man. All right, I get it.
I went back to Revelation 5.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, this is Revelation 5 and verse 3. And no man in heaven nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. And I wept much because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book.
Right, to understand it. Because even back then, anybody could read the Bible, could buy the Bible and read it. All right, but nobody could understand it. Well, let me get what's that? Revelation 1 and 3. Let's just see that read it.
Read it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You ain't talking about literally reading it. You're talking about understanding it.
Yep.
Because what is the point of reading something if you don't understand it? You read a map that tells you to go north and you don't understand what that is. Go this way, go that way. You can't read the map. There's no point of you reading it. You might have to read the words in it, but you don't understand it. Or something a little harder than that. Anything, you read anything and you don't understand it. So you gotta read a book for a test. You don't understand it. You might read the words in there, but you don't really understand what you're reading. So what's gonna happen to you? You're gonna fail the test.
All right, this is Revelation 1 and verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy,
Right. Blessed is he that readeth and then hear the words of the prophet. Hear and understand. All right.
And keep those things which are keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Right, for the time is at hand. What time? The end of the world. Yep. The end of this age. All right, the end of this rulership, the end of the so-called white man's reign of terror. Yep. All right, that is end. All right, again, you see all these things going on in the world. All right, they're not stopping, they're not slowing down. Ain't it the Memorial Day weekend or whatever?
Yeah,
so I seen on Drudge Report they're talking about how high grocery, basically food and stuff is, how high gas is, but people are still traveling.
Yep, I seen that too.
All right, so I mean, the people gonna start paying too, man. Prices are gonna continue to go up. People out there spending money they don't have, because they want to have fun. You're gonna get behind in your rent and lights. Then another thing is they said that the White House was discussing some agenda or something like that, some kind of secret, just basically preparing for something that bad that can happen. All right, no nuclear attack or some shit like that, man. All right. So I mean, this judgment's coming, man. Judgment's for Yahweh, while Yahweh Shah is coming. All right.
Is that all you wanted on Revelation 1?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, back in Revelation 5, in verse 4. And I wept much because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon. And one of the elders saith unto me, Weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof.
All right, so I can read it again, bro.
Verse 5. And one of the elders said unto me, Weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof.
Right, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and loose the seals thereof. Who is that? Yahweh Shah. All right, the Lord Yahweh Shah dealt with certain men and gave them that understanding. All right, the Lord Yahweh Shah spoke about the Comforter. What's the Comforter? The Scriptures. Right. We just read that about the Comforter. Let's get that. It's St. John. What's that? St. John 14 and 15.
Yeah, we didn't read that.
I thought in St. John 15, it might be 14. It says spoke about the Comforter.
We read about it's like the elect being chosen by the elect being chosen.
That's it. I think that's in 15 too. Or it might be.
That might actually. I think you're right. I think that is. Yep. Yeah, it's further down though. It's verse 15 and verse 26. But when the Comforter is come,
come.
All right, this is verse.
The Comforter is the Scriptures. All right, the Spirit that comes with the Scriptures, which is through Yahweh Shah, the Lord Yahweh Shah. All right, through Yahweh Shah, we got the Comforter, which is these Scriptures, the understanding, all right, of the Bible. All right, you got it, bro.
All right, this is St. John 15 and verse 26. But when the Comforter is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth, which proceedeth from the Father, he shall testify of me.
Right, who will come in the volume of the book is written in me. All right, Psalms 40 and 7. All right, but the whole book is about the Lord Yahweh Shah. All right, Yahweh Shah.
And ye shall bear witness, because ye have been with me from the beginning.
Right, because the elect was predestinated. All right, the elect was chosen before. Let me get that, bro. What's that? Ephesians 1, I think it is. Yeah, Ephesians 1 and you started 1, points in 4. Right, but the elect was predestinated, pre-chosen. All right.
All right, this is Ephesians 1 and verse 1. And it reads, Paul, an apostle of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, by the will of Yahweh, to the saints which are at Ephesus, And to the faithful in Mashiach Yahweh Shai, grace be unto you and peace from Yahweh our Father and from the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Blessed be the power and Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who have blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Mashiach.
Right, most precious spiritual blessing is these scriptures in these times. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Especially in these times we're in right now. No other greater blessing than to have this knowledge. All right? Especially in these times that we're coming into.
You know, the wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy time and strength of thy salvation.
Yep. I was talking to the brother Shamak in Miami. Was it yesterday or Thursday? All right, he was saying like, oh, everybody else is bugging out, don't know what to do, but we're sitting back chilling, man. Why? Because we knew, like the brother said, we knew years this was gonna happen in advance.
Yep.
All right. For us, what, 5, 6 years? 5, 6, almost 7 years. We knew that these days were coming. All right. So it's no surprise. I mean, it's, you know, the Lord, you know, throws curveballs. Though we didn't see how the Lord was going to do it.
Yes,
we knew the Lord was going to do it. The times that we're living in, we knew that it was going to come. We knew that the money system was going to suffer. We knew that there was going to be plagues and pestilence. All right. We knew there was going to be shortages, famine. All right. We knew these things. All right. Why? Because the Bible tells us. King James Bible tells us. King James Bible tells you. All right. You got to prove it. So we're not surprised. When all hell really breaks loose, we're not going to be surprised then. All right, because we knew Jacob's trouble comes, but we knew about Jacob's trouble. The masters of people like that, they don't know anything about Jacob's trouble. Right. You ask the Christian church about Jacob's trouble, they scratch their head. All right, Jacob, what's that? Who is Jacob? Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, you gotta go.
According as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world.
He has chosen us before him, before the foundation of the world. I believe you look at that word foundation, word there, semen in the womb. So before you was even born, like it tells you in Jeremiah, hold that real quick, let me get that, bro. Jeremiah 1:4. That you was gonna be a prophet. But you had to, you know, brothers said to come into it. Most brothers in their 20s, some brothers a little later in life, some brothers younger.
All right, this is Jeremiah 1 and verse 4. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
Right, I ordained you a prophet unto the nations. So before the elect was chosen way beforehand, all right? The elect have been chosen. There's nothing you can do to make yourself a part of the elect. All right, like the elders always say, the elect have been predestinated, pre-chosen. All right.
Then said I, Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But the Lord said unto me, say not I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak.
Right, because we don't have to come out here and make something up. All right, we know what to say. The Lord put us in our mouth what to say. All right, the Lord put us in our mouth. Like I said, go and, like the Lord said, go and speak with my words unto them. So we don't have to come out here and write a 10-hour long page every week of what we gonna say. The Spirit guides us. The Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai guides us. And you might have a note of scriptures you want to go over, but that's still through the Spirit of the Lord. Because it's still the words of the Lord. All right, so, you know, we speak with the words of the Lord. All right, so, you know, like scripture say, you go ahead, bro.
But the Lord said unto me, say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee, to deliver thee, saith the Lord. Then the Lord put forth his hand, and touched my mouth, and the Lord said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth.
Right, the Lord said, I have put thy words in thy mouth, which is what? The prophecies. All right, so the Lord sets us up when he wants us to say to the people. When we come out here on the hours and the powers, when we do sit downs, the Lord puts it in our mouth what to say. All right, it's all through the Spirit. All right, you got it, bro.
See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant.
Right, it all starts with this word. The Lord said to build and throw down and to restore and to plant. And it all starts with this word, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Yeah.
That's what it all starts with. All right, the words of the Lord, that's what it all starts with. All right, that's it on that book. That's what it all starts with. Through this word, we pull down strongholds through this word. All right. So we don't have to come out and write a 10-page essay of what we're going to say. The Spirit of the Lord puts it in our mouth what He wants us to say.
And might I add, man, these words are faithful and true. All right, but we're also through the Spirit power of Yahweh Shema Shah, we're manifesting the downfalls of this place to come into existence through the Spirit power of Yahweh Shema Shah by speaking this word, man. But this word is very powerful, man. All right, this word is very powerful, man. And the Most High, man, hey, if He say He's going to do it, He's going to do it, man. All right, all right. Back in Ephesians 1, and in verse 5, Salaki, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh Shah Mashiach to Himself according to the good pleasure of His will.
Right, predestinated, man. All right.
Oh, Salaki,
to the pleasure of His will, which is doing His work. All right.
Salaki, let me read up one. All right, Salaki, brothers. All right, this is verse 4. According as He hath chosen us in Him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before Him in love, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh Shah Mashiach to Himself.
Children. Again, we read about the babes. The Lord said He revealed His secrets to the babes. He gave His wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to the little children. All right.
Yeah, come.
This wisdom was given to the little children. All right. So, which again, spiritually is the elect. All right. What is the elect?
Verse 6. To the praise of the glory of His grace, wherein He hath made us accepted in the beloved, in whom we have redemption through His blood, the forgiveness of sins according to the riches of His grace.
Right, which right now is only the elect. That's only that, bro. Right now it's only the elect, but ultimately all Israel is going to get repentance for sins. But right now only the elect, all right, got repentance for sins. Will be forgiven for their sins.
Yep.
The rest of Israel, they got to pay for it on this side. All right. You should be found with no guile. No, 144,000. All right, we should be found with no guile. Didn't say all Israel. Revelation 14 didn't say all Israel. All right, should be found with no guile in the end. And the Lord deliver all Israel on this side. It's only for the elect. That verse starts off with speaking about the elect. All right, that chapter. All right. Are you there, bro?
All right, this is Revelation 5 and verse 6. And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of the four beasts, and in the midst of the elders stood a lamb, as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of Yahweh. Bashim Yahweh Shai.
All right, let's get on there, bro. That's all I want. Let's get on Revelation 17 now.
Oh, okay, come on. All right, this is Revelation 17.
Yeah, so the Lord only gave this understanding to His elect. All right, many names for the babes. All right, the chosen. All right, and the elect. All right, this wisdom, not the prophets of the Lord, only given to the elect, not all Israel. That's why if it was all for all Israel, by now all Israel would have been woken up. It's 2007, the elect. I mean, it's like the elders have been on YouTube since 2007. If it was for all Israel by now, they would have woke up by now.
Yeah,
or at least half of them. All right, at least a good portion. I know Israel is as the sands of the sea. All right, but a good portion of them would have woken up by now. If it was for all of them. Do you see a number of Israelite camps out here? No. Why? Because it's not for all Israel.
Right.
You don't see all Israel. That was the case. Like, yeah, but like Elder Tar would say, it should be Israelites fighting for blocks, fighting for corners to get out here and teach the word on a Saturday, or Sunday, or Thursday, or whenever brothers go out.
Many are called, but few are chosen.
Yeah, so it ain't for all Israel. It's only for the elect. This understanding is only for the elect. That's why the rest of the people are going to stay in darkness until the missiles are shot. All right, they're never going to wake up. Why? Because it's not meant for them to wake up. All right. That's why the Lord. Well, matter of fact, let me get Revelation 7, bro. The Lord said, told the angels to hold back the winds, which represents the destruction. All right, till all servants are sealed. All right, the Lord didn't say to all Israel is sealed. Though He said that 144,000 in the 9th verse. He said a great multitude. All right, that's not all Israel. All right, only the elect. Once the elect is sealed, that's it. The rest of the people are going to die. All right, perish in America. All right, what they rightfully deserve them. All right, they want to go down with this place, let them die with this place. They want to hold this place, let them die with this place. All right.
All right, this is Revelation 7 and verse 1. And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree.
Right, that's the destruction. All right, the destruction. All right, you got it.
And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our Lord in their foreheads.
Right, till we have sealed the servants of our Lord in his forehead. Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our Lord in their forehead. Right, and that's the elect. Once the elect is sealed, then the Most High can go ahead and bring the judgment. Because again, all Israel don't have to understand this. All Israel don't have to get this. All right, only the elect has to hear this word, get this understanding, and go from there. That's it. All Israel don't got to get this understanding. All right.
And I heard the number of them which were sealed. There were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
Right, that's all that got to be sealed, 144,000. All right. All right, we're going to jump down to the 9th verse. Then let me get 2nd Ezra 13. Around like the 11th verse. I think it is. You go ahead.
All right, verse 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues.
Right, and the answer to that is Isaiah the 11th chapter. All right, which it tells you that the Lord is going to deliver his people the second time from Egypt, from Pathros, from Cush, so on and so forth, from other lands. All right, wherever they're scattered. They might look like the other nations, might be speaking the language of the other nations, might be keeping the culture and the lifestyle at one point of the other nations, but they're the elect of the nation of Israel. They go back, their line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Doesn't matter where they're from or what land they come from or what they look like. It's all through the Spirit. All right?
It's like people in tongues stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our power which sitteth upon the throne and unto the Lamb. And all the angels stood round about the throne and about the elders and the 4 beasts, and fell before the throne on their faces and worship Yahweh Shema Shai, saying, so be it, blessings and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and might be unto our power forever and ever, so be it.
Right, that's the elect. Now, let me get 2nd Ezra 13 and 12. Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, I got the phone. You go ahead and read it.
All right, this is 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 12. Afterward saw I the same man come down from the mountain and call unto him.
All right, who's that man that came down from the mountain? Yahweh Shai, the Lord Yahweh Shai. All right, the word of ignorance called is Jesus. All right, you got to
another peaceable multitude, and there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry, some of them were bound, and the other some brought of them that were offered. And it's like it. Then was I sick through great fear, and I awake and said, thou hast showed thy servant these wonders from the beginning.
That peaceable multitude was the elect. All right, that was that peaceable multitude that we just read about in Revelation 7. All All right, 7 on down to 9. All right, the only ones that have to get this understanding, the only ones that's going to get that spiritual mark to be exempt from judgment that Ezekiel the 9th chapter speaks about. All right, they're the only ones. The rest of Israel don't have to get this understanding. They can just keep doing what they're doing. It doesn't matter. All right, they can keep doing it. They can go take microchips. They can do whatever they want to do. All right, because it's not for them. They're not important. They're insignificant. The only ones that are important is the elect. The only ones that have to hear this word is the elect. The rest of Israel, they can do whatever they want to do.
What's
It's not our concern.
Isn't that I believe it's Romans 13 where it says I have roughly paraphrase 7,000 men that have not needed.
I think that might be Romans 11.
I be getting them mixed up. Either Romans 11 or 13. I think it's 11, like you said. Back in 2 Ezra 13 and verse 14, thou hast showed thy servant these wonders from the beginning and has. Thou hast showed thy servant these wonders from the beginning and hast counted me worthy that thou shouldest receive my prayer. Show me now yet the interpretation of this dream, for as I conceive in my understanding.
That's it on that, bro. Yeah, that's that peaceable multitude, which is the elect. The only ones that will get this understanding, the only ones that have to get this understanding, the only ones that the secrets have been revealed to, when they got the understanding to run with it. And like the brother quoted earlier, Isaiah the 33rd chapter. Wisdom now should be the stability of that time. That's what's going to keep them stable. That's what's going to keep them from bugging out when all hell breaks loose, which is right around the corner. All right, this is Romans 11 and verse 4. But what saith the answer of Yahweh Shemyahushua to him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Right, the rest of Israel have bowed the knee to the image of Baal. All right, they're not looking to serve the Lord. They're looking to serve, ultimately serve Esau, whatever Esau wants. All right, that's why they took the jab. That's why they're going to take the mark. Their master is Esau. Yep. All right, but the Lord said He reserved 7,000 men, which is the elect. 7 is the number of completion. All right, they're not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. All right, which is not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Right, again, which is the elect. The rest of Israel have bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Yep. All right. The rest of our people have bowed the knee to the image of Baal. So like the brother mentioned, Yahushua saying not to pray for these people. King David also was in that same spirit, man. He was praying that the 2/3 not get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. In the same chapter. Even so, then at this present time also there is a remnant according to the election of grace, and if by grace, then it is no more of works. Where otherwise grace is no more grace, but if it be of works, then it is no more grace. Otherwise work is no more work. Then what then Israel have not obtained, which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it. Right. The Lord said the election have obtained it. All right. Israel have not seek what they seek looking for, but the election never obtained it. Obtained what? His wisdom. Right. All right. The mysteries of the kingdom. All right. They've obtained it. Meaning they got this understanding. All right. And the rest were blinded. Right. The rest were blinded, which is who? The 2/3. The mysteries ain't for them. The mysteries wasn't for them. It never was for them. It is never going to be for them. Again, like we keep saying, they're going to remain in darkness until the Lord fire those missiles. Until the Lord fire those missiles, a wild animal attacks them. All right, in the time of Jacob's trouble, or martial law to kill them, all right, or whatever. All right, they're going to remain in darkness. All right, until the missiles, to this, the destruction comes. All right. They got no hope. They got no power. When all hell breaks loose, where are they going to turn to? All right. Why it says in the scripture say speaks about where the gods that thou hast made thee, if they can deliver thee, let them come deliver you. Roughly paraphrasing. I think that's in Isaiah or Ezekiel. I think that's Isaiah the 2nd chapter. I think it's in Isaiah. I think. All right, where are the gods that thou hast made? Like Jesus Christ and all of that. That's not going to deliver you when all hell breaks loose. And a lot of people are going to try to turn to Yahweh Shah, but it's going to be too late. All right.
It's like according as it is written, Yahweh Shah have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. And David saith, let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may see. It's like let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back always.
Right, many eyes be darkened, they can't see. Their ears are dull of hearing. All right, they can't get this understanding. No matter how hard they try, they can't get this understanding. Scriptures speak about wrestling with the scriptures to destroy yourself. Roughly paraphrasing, to receive it to themselves their own destruction. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, scriptures will kill you, man. You stay up day and night trying to figure this out. Scriptures will kill you, man. It'll drive you insane. All right, but not to the elect, because again, the Lord will keep the elect's mind on the single path. All right. Straight path keeps them sane. But this is what keeps us sane. The fact that we got a hope. And we got a kingdom coming. Imagine we didn't have any, we knew what we knew, but there was no hope for us. Still at the end. We knew all this destruction and all this chaos was going on. Dows was gonna crash, they're gonna microchip everybody. Alright? We be bugging out. But what keeps us sane? The fact that we know after all the hell comes, the kingdom of heaven is next. That's what keeps us sane. Alright? Well, we're not worried about this, all this God, how we're going to eat and all that stuff. The Lord is going to protect us. That's why it keeps us safe. It's what keeps us going. All right, because other than that, you got no hope, man. If you're not blind to death, all right, then you can clearly see this society is done, man. This society is over for this society. All right, God is about to collapse. All right, the food chain is what is it? Less than 10. They got less than 10 weeks of a harvest for wheat or something like that. Yeah. It's less than 10 weeks now.
Yeah, con.
I mean, what you gonna do? Where's your hope gonna be at? All right, it's gonna be lost and waiting to get killed, basically. All right.
All right. This is Revelation 17:1, and there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither. I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
Right, the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. That whore is America. Talking about America. All right, you got it, bro.
With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Right. Proof that America is Babylon the Great, said have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication, following her ways and release her philosophies. All right, paper money, that's the so-called white man's system.
Yeah.
All right, suits and ties, that's the so-called white man's dress code. All right. See all your fashion and all that, the McDonald's, all that's what they come with the so-called white man. That's all his stuff. It's not Chinese stuff. It's not the people in the Elamite stuff. It's Ishmaelite stuff. All right, they're following the ways of Esau. Of Babylon the Great, which is ran by who? Edomites.
Yep.
All right, so that's one clue. Nobody's following the Chinese. All right, how many people you see out there dressed in America and the other lands dressed in Chinese robes or dressed like Arabs? You don't see it. Wait, but everywhere in the world, you go anywhere in the world, you see people in suits and ties. Go anywhere in the world, you see McDonald's. Go anywhere in the world, you're gonna hear they got a paper money system.
Yep.
All right, that's Esau stuff. That's all Esau's ways of life, his philosophies. The LGBTQ community movement. Who is that from Esau? Women's live, that's all from Esau, man. All that comes from Esau. Women's rights and all, that's all from Esau. That's all Esau's garbage. All right, and all these other nations are following the ways of Esau. They all made drunk with the wine and the wrath of fornication. The ways, lifestyle, so on and so forth, all right? You got it.
All right, verse 3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple.
Right, the woman on top of the beast is America, and the beast is NATO of the EU. All right, the European Union and the Northern Atlantic Treaty Organization.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
Right, like all the stuff we just named, like the LGBT community, all right, and the what I'm about to say, the LGBTQ community, women's lib, and all that stuff, abortion, all that is filthiness and wickedness, yo. All the ways of America is filthiness and wickedness, man. Just go out in America and just walk around, man. It just looks fit. If you're somebody coming from another country, you go to like a New York or Miami or one of these major, California, San Francisco, one of these major cities, all right, you're gonna see what the scriptures is talking about.
Yep.
If you're not wicked yourself, if you got a righteous bone in your body, you'll see exactly what we're talking about. Everything is wicked. The way the infrastructure is built is wicked. All right, the way people dress is wicked.
Yep.
The food they sell is wicked. The food that they love to sell here is wicked. The top foods, it's the top things in America to buy: a hamburger, a hot dog, and a beer.
Yep.
All right, what's America's pastime? Baseball. You go to the baseball games. The top thing that they get is hot dogs and beer. A pig, which is a pig. All right, that's just one example, man. So I mean, this place is nothing but wickedness. That's it, nothing but wickedness. Everything about this place is wicked, except the elect being here pushing this word. That's the only thing that's righteous here.
Right.
Everything else here is wicked. All right, you got it.
And
so
upon
spiritual wickedness, you can be worshiped whatever you want to worship in, with no consequences. You can be a Satanist with no consequences here, man. You get praised for it. People will pat you in the back and say, well, you are right, you don't believe too. All right? You can be a witch here. It's to say it's not stuff for a witch to live.
Yeah.
But to be a witch here is highly praised.
Yep.
The top senators like Hillary Clinton, all them, they're witches.
Yep.
All right? These rappers and stuff, they admit they're witches.
Yep. Yep.
All right? You got it, bro.
And upon her,
get praised for it.
It's like it. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, and
Mystery Babylon the Great, but the mystery has been revealed.
the mother.
Right? You got eyes to see and ears and ears to hear. You clearly see it's talking about America. By process of elimination, you look up words and things like that. You see it's clearly talking about America. It has to be talking about America. All right, you got it, bro.
All right.
Nobody like this ancient. It's talking about ancient Babylon, Iraq, and around that Baghdad, around that area. Nobody's following them, man. Nobody, like I said, nobody's dressed like Arabs. Nobody's following their lifestyle, their way of life. They got some sense of righteousness over there, as far as how they deal with their women and stuff like that. America doesn't follow that lifestyle. I mean, yeah, places around the world don't follow that lifestyle. Women got rights pretty much everywhere, except pretty much in them Arab nations and a few other nations. All right, but again, that's all Esau's garbage, man. That wine and wrath and fornication, that's all Esau's garbage. Again, women's lib, LGBTQ community, that's all Esau's trash, man. The Arabs ain't pushing that, man. All right, you got it.
It's like in verse 5, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Right, abominations of the earth. And this whole land is an abomination, man. Everything about this land, except for, like we said, the prophets being here and teaching, is an abomination, man. Everything else is an abomination here, man. Every single thing here is an abomination, all right?
And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints, and with the blood.
The saints are the Israelites. All right, the Lord said they're drunk. I saw the blood drunken with the blood of the saints. So how was this place founded on rape, robbery, and murder? All right, they came, they stole this land from the North American Indians and the Seminole Indians. All right, they brought the so-called Negroes here, slaughtered them. All right, slaughtered them, put them in slavery. All right, didn't pay them for anything. No real recognition or anything like that for the work that they did. All right. I mean, this place is found drunk with the blood of the saints. All right, you got it, bro.
And I saw, so like it. And marks like it, and the blood of the martyrs of Yahweh Shai. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. And the angel said unto me, wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carrieth her, which hath the 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast that thou sawest was and is not.
Right. Where we on the camera?
1 hour, 1 hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my time. Yeah, so again, the mystery have been revealed, man. All right, we know who the beast is. We know who the woman that sitteth upon the beast is.
Yep.
All right. The Lord said, "Behold, I have told you all things." All right. So the mysteries have been given to the prophets of the Lord. All right. To keep them stable, know what's going on, know who the enemy is.
Yep.
All right. That understanding has been given to the Lord's elect. All right. But to the rest of our people, they're gonna stay in gross darkness until the real animal comes out of Esau and they find out the hard way. All right. They find out the rough way about how this devil really feels about it. All right. So with that, I'm gonna kneel my time. I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory again to Yahweh,
Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakapadash.
Double honors again to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers out there pushing this with sincerity. So with that, I'm gonna kneel my time.
All right. First off, we want to start with First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakapadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone and Rule Well. I've been pushing this word for years, and third side Akim out there from the 4 corners of the globe. And through the spirit power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, I want to go into either you hearken unto the word or you be destroyed, man. All right, because the Most High has his men on the highways and byways pushing this word, man, week in, week out, you know. And hey, the time is running short, man. All right, time is running short to receive this word, man. All right, either you take heed or you be destroyed. All right. And hey man, these prophecies are kicking off, man. All right, we are truly, all right, in the end of the end, man. All right, hey man, we are in some scary times, but we are also in some exciting times. All right, because the men of the Lord know that salvation is near, man. All right, Esau's kingdom is up, man. All right, so this is the time to get this word. All right, this is the time to. The water, brother. The time of this kingdom is up, man. All right, this is the time to get this word, man. All right, now before the Most High brings this full-on destruction. All right, you see the Most High bringing these plagues, these pestilence. All right, and it's only going to get worse from here, man. All right, there's no getting better for Babylon the Great. All right, and hey man, and throughout the globe, it's not going to get better as well, man. All right, because hey, the Most High has it set to destroy Esau's kingdom, man. All right, and it's going to happen as it's going to happen, man. In our lifetime, it's going to happen. All right, it's not going to happen 130 years from now. All right, hey man, the Most High is going to make His name known in our time, man. All right, all these prophecies are kicking off, man. All right, so let's get Ezekiel 33. We start at the top, though.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 1. And again the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of their land take a man of their coast, and set him up for a watchman, and when he seeth the sword come upon the land, and he blow the trumpet and warn the people.
Right, and who is this word? Who are the Lord's people? All right, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. All right, you are the 12 tribes of Israel. So the Most High is talking to you. All right, so the Most High has his men on the highways and byways pushing his word week in and week out. All right, to blow the trumpet. All right, to warn you to prepare. It's like to get ready for the battle. All right, which is the day of Jacob's trouble. All right, which is at hand. All right.
Verse 4, and then whosoever hear the sound of the trumpet and take not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood should be upon his head,
right,
his own head.
Right, and again, man, all right, the Most High has his men on the highways and byways pushing this word week in and week out. But he's not going to have his men on the highways and byways for very much longer, man. All right. Amos 8 and 11 is getting ready to come to pass very soon. All right. And his men are going to be off the highways and byways. All right. So once his men are off the highways and byways, that's it, man. All right. The elect is sealed. All right. That's going to be it. All right. So now is the time to receive this word, man. All right. Before all hell and destruction comes. All right. And rest assured, all right, it is coming. All right. Though it tarry, wait for it. It will surely come. All right. These words are faithful and true. All right. And if you got eyes to see and ears to hear, you can see that these prophecies are speeding up, man. So, hey, man, again, man, hearken unto the trumpet, man.
Verse 5. He that hear the sound of the trumpet and take not warning, his blood should be upon him. He that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
Right. So, if you don't hearken unto this word, all right, that your blood is going to be upon your own head. All right. So that means that you're going to be destroyed. All right, for not listening, man, for not perceiving this word, man. All right, because hey, man, it's one thing to listen, but you got to perceive. All right, what this word is like. You got to perceive this word. You got to take it in. All right. Because, hey, man, again, man, the Most High, man, he's not playing, man. All right, it's like through the spirit power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, El Tahar has deemed this year the year of the turn up. And has not the Most High turned things up this year, man? All right, has he not? All right, you got a lot of things going on, man. All right, the Crown Royale, all right, the famine. All right, all these plagues and pestilences. All right, so hey, again, the Most High is getting ready to truly turn things up, man. It's days are coming when there's going to be bodies scattered throughout the streets, man. All right, no food. All right, the shelves are already bare. All right, the economy is already sinking. So what's left here? All right. This is what's going to hearken to Yahweh Shem Yahushua is what's going to save you if you're a part of the elect. All right.
Verse 6. If the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, and the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand.
Right. And hey, if it's in your lot, if the Most High has it in your lot, you come out. If you're an able-bodied man, you come out and push this word, man. All right, because hey, that's the blood being on your hands. All right, this is very serious. This is very serious business right here, man. All right, very serious. All right, and the Most High, hey, and the Most High is going to destroy you for not doing your job. All right.
Verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the words of my mouth and warn them for me.
Right. Hear the words of my mouth and warn them for me. All right. This is the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, like the brothers said earlier. All right. Hey, this is his words. All right. He's telling you that he's bringing chaos and famines and pestilence and all this, man. All right, the Most High is telling you that he's the one that's doing it. All right. Let's grab that Amos 3 and 6, bro. Probably shot real quick. All right, but it's the Most High that's bringing all this upon this land, man. All right, he has it set for Babylon the Great to be destroyed. All right, and that what you think he's going to do? He's going to destroy it, man.
It's Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
Right. So again, it's the Most High that's bringing this terror upon this land, man. All right. If you're not right with Him and His only begotten Son, hey man, hey, you're a sitting duck, man. You're going to be a sitting duck out here when all hell breaks loose. All right, yeah, God, a dead duck, like the brother said, man. All right, cause that's the only thing that's left here is death, man. Death and destruction. All right, which the Most High is getting ready to bring, man. All right, so now is the time to hearken unto this word. All right, because Amos 8 and 11 is getting ready to come to pass. All right, bro. Let's grab Amos 8 and 11. Baba shop.
Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
Right, and the Most High is also bringing that famine of bread and water as well, man. As well with this famine of the word. All right, he's taking his men off the highways and byways. He's taking his word off the highways and the hedges. All right, so yeah, hey. If you're not hearkening and trying to get this word now, in the near future, it's not going to be there, man. All right? That's why, like I quoted earlier through the spirit power, Yahweh Shema Shah, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times and strength of thy salvation. All right? Because if you got this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right, hey, man, and you're a part of the elect, the Most High is going to take care of you, man. All right? He's gonna make sure that no evil is gonna befall you, man. All right. He's gonna take care of you. He's gonna feed you. He's gonna clothe you. All right. But you can't. But for the 2/3 of Israel, all right, they don't have that. All right. They don't have that hope. All right. Because they don't even, to be honest, they don't even believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh to have that hope. All right. Because they don't trust in these words. All right.
Verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
Right. So they're going to be seeking for the men of the Lord. All right. But in that day, the Most High is going to have his men hidden, man. All right. And he's going to have them somewhere where it's like somewhere where they're safe, man. All right. From all this this chaos that's getting ready to happen, man. All right, but best believe, man, all hell is getting ready to break loose. This is the calm before the storm, man. All right, and you can see the storm brewing up, man. All right, with the famine, with the pestilence. All right, you can see the storm brewing. So, hey, man, this is the time to get this word, man. All right.
Verse 13, in the day shall the fair virgin and young men faint for thirst, and they that swear by the sin of Samaria say, thy powers, O Dan, liveth, and the matter of Beersheba liveth, even they shall fall and never rise again.
So right, man. Hey, again, man, this is the time to get this word. All right, it's not this is not the time to take this lightly. All right. This is the time to take this on and run with it, man. All right, because you gonna need Yahweh Shema Shah to be your shield and buckler in these coming days. All right, Daniel the 12th chapter, all right, tells you that it's going to be a day never before seen. All right, and you better bet it's going to be that a day never before seen. It's going to be horrible out here, man. All right, words can't even explain how horrible it's going to be out here. All right, Esau knows that it's gonna be all hell out here, man. All right, like I mentioned him before. All right, with that commercial. All right, he got all those rappers and athletes walking around, and it's all hell breaking loose. All right, he even shows the elect getting beamed up, man. All right, so this devil knows, man.
I got a quick preview.
Oh, come on, bro.
Like I said, Amos has spoke about the young men, the virgin and the young men should faint of thirst.
Yep,
not having wisdom.
Not
having understanding.
Yep.
The whole thing by came up. This is St. John chapter 6, verse 34. Then say they unto him, Lord, evermore give us the bread. And Yahweh said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that comes to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. Yep. Right, the scripture say, again, like you mentioned earlier, Lord, I come in the volume of the book and it's written in me. So this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahweh is the bread and the water. All right,
Yep,
true, the true bread and water.
Yep,
All right, because without it, the 2/3 are going to faint of thirst. Like I said, the young virgin, the Amos said, the young virgin and the young men shall faint of thirst. Meaning they won't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right,
Yep.
and this is what's going to keep you stable, and this is
Yep.
ultimately what's going to get you fed. And
Yep.
belief in the Lord.
Yep.
Physically fed too.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Con.
If you trust in the Lord.
Yeah, cause the elect knows that Yahweh Shemel Shai is the only hope. All right, the only hope. It's like the only hope for us, man. The Lord's willing, we are part of the elect, man. The most high is the Yahweh Shemel Shai is the only hope, man. All right, from all this hell that's getting ready to break loose. All right, cause everybody else, man, the 2/3, Esau, and the other nations, man, they don't have that, man. All right, so this is a very special gift right here, man. All right, this word, man, being able to receive this word, man. All right. Oh, okay, brother. Let me get 2nd Ezra 15, and you can start top 2nd Ezra 15.
2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the word of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Right, and that's what Yahweh Shemel Shai has given the order to his prophets to do, man. Speak these words, man. These words that are faithful and true to the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. All right, which are the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, to blow that trumpet to warn you. All right, what is getting ready to happen, man. All right.
Say the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
What is that paper? These scriptures. All right, and like it said, they are faithful and true. Everything that the scriptures have said that are going to happen, are they not happening as we speak? All right, and it's more to come, man. All right.
Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incurability of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Verse 4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
All right, and there you go, man. All right, so they have no faith. All right, 2/3 of our people have no faith. All right, that's why we're supposed to pray to Yahweh Shemel Shai for him to give us that increase in these days. All right, in these days to come. All right, because we're gonna need Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. I don't care what nobody says, man. All right, you're going to need Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, because only Yahweh Shemel Shai can save you from what he's getting ready to bring, man. All right, he's the one bringing it, like we just brought out in Amos 3 and 6, man. All right.
Yeah, scripture saying, he delivered out of my hand, like the brother said. The Lord's bringing Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
All right, so that's the Lord's. So the only one that can deliver you out of Jacob's trouble is the person that's bringing Jacob's trouble.
Exactly.
Power still like here is bringing Jacob's trouble, which is the Lord.
Yep.
All right. Other than that, nobody. Why the scripture say but he should be saved out of it. That's the Lord's elect, because the Lord predated them to be saved out of it. Anybody else, if the Lord didn't give the thumbs up to save, you gonna die, man. You gonna be destroyed, man. All right. People in America, man. Yeah, they got one dick walking around a lake with a sweater and jacket. Hey, people here is going, man. They're dead, man. It's like 100 degrees out right now, man. He's walking around a lake with a sweater and he's not working out, man. So, I mean, slack it for that, brothers, but people in America are going, man. That's why the Lord said that the multitude perish that were born in vain. They're all idiots, man. The majority of people in America are idiots, man. All right? They don't know rather they're coming or going, don't know what their purpose is in life. All right? Their purpose in life is what? It's death, to be destroyed, man. Ultimately, that's their purpose in life. Nothing else and nothing more. Just to die, man. All right? Reading on 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 5. Behold, says the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Right, and it's not the Most High bringing those plagues upon the world, man. All right, and Babylon the Great is not exempt. All right, because something might start in the UK like the monkeypox. All right, and where does it end? It ends right here, man. It ends up right here. All right, right in Babylon the Great, just like the Crown Royale. All right, it ended up right here, man.
Yeah, the end of the world.
Yep.
America is the end of the world.
Yep, come.
All right, well, the end of the land and on the earth.
Yep, come.
The Edward Hart brought out starts in the east and to the far west, which is California. It's the end of the world. The end of the land on the earth. All right.
Yep.
And as Britta said, it starts there and it makes its way over here quick. Monkeypox, it was over there. Now it's already over here, like 7 places. There's one person in Broward County down here in Florida got it.
Oh, yep, con. I seen that. Yep, con.
So I mean, it spreads, man. Again, those are the plagues that the Most High sending upon you. All right. Verse 6, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Right, and the Most High is tired of touching the wickedness, man. He's tired of seeing all this wickedness that goes on here in Babylon the Great and throughout the four corners of the globe, man. So what you think he's going to do? All right, he's showing you what he's going to do. All right, he's getting ready to turn it up even more. All right, come on, brother.
It's Isaiah chapter 42. Isaiah chapter 42, verse 14. I have long time held my peace, and I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a woman in travail, and I will destroy and devour at once. Right, like the Lord said, he has long time held his peace. All right. So he's going, like I said in Ezra. The Lord says he's going to hold his tongue no more touching their wickedness. Meaning the Most High is not going to suffer it much longer. All right. So soon the Lord is getting ready to bring his wrath. All right, which is in scriptures is known as Jacob's trouble, the time of Jacob's trouble. All right. That's all here.
Oh, come on, bro. Yeah, man. So again, man, hey, the Most High is getting ready to turn things up here, man. All right, these Americans, aka Babylonians, it's like Babylonians, today's Babylonians. All right, they're it's like they're in a state of peace and safety, man. All right, but the Most High is getting ready to bring that sudden destruction upon this place, man. All right, they think that things are gonna get back right. The economy is gonna come back together, but all these things are steadily going down the drain, man. All right, and what are you going to do? All right, when you don't have no food, all right, nowhere to lay your head. All right, and most of you are going to be out in the streets scavenging and fighting and carry on, man. All right, but the men of the Lord, man, they're going to wait upon the Lord, man. All right, and the Most High is going to answer their prayers and he's going to deliver them, man.
Back in 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse reading on from verse 15. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
Right, and as an Israelite man, that's what we should be doing. All right, out here sighing and crying, at home sighing and crying, man. All right, wherever you are sighing and crying, because this is hell, man. All right. We should be sighing and crying just like the brothers in the spirit world are sighing and crying. All right? For the Most High to make a speedy riddance of this damn place, man. All right? That's what we're supposed to be doing. All right? So we can get the hell up out of Babylon the Great. This is hell, man. All right? There's nothing here in order, man. Nothing. All right? There's no order here, man. Everything is out of order. All right? Wicked. Wicked as hell, man. All right? Hey, man, you should be fed up with this damn place, man. All right? Come on.
This Genesis chapter 2, verse 23. And it came to pass, in the process of time, the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of bondage, and they cried, and their cry came up to Yahweh by reason of the bondage. Right, so as the brother was saying, like scripture say, man, you're supposed to be sighing and crying for all the abominations to be done in the midst of.
Yep.
Like our forefathers did in Egypt. Now back then, majority of our people was in their right mind. More of our people was in their right mind.
Right.
Majority of people here ain't in their right mind. of our people here ain't in their right mind. They believe they're equal with the so-called white man. They believe this land is just as much as theirs as it is the so-called white man's, all right, which is a lie. All right, but back then, our forefathers, when you read through the scriptures, throughout our history, we would go off, and then the Most High would send the judges, and we cry to the Most High, and then the Most High would eventually bring us out of the captivity that we was in. Eventually, and we sighed and cried and complained to the Heavenly Father enough. Eventually, the Most High would deliver us. All right. On this side, that's only the elect, but eventually the Most High will have respect unto that cry. All right, eventually. The only Israelites today are the elect. All right, we put this sign on right here. We only mean the elect of these people. We don't mean all these people on this sign. It's only for the elect of these people. So the majority of people is going to reject this sign. So we just, a bunch of people just walked through here. Few Jakes walked through here. All right, looked at the sign. I saw them look at the sign and they kept walking. They rejected it. They don't want nothing to do with this. They're Americans. They want to be Americans. African Americans or Latino Americans or whatever they are. All right, they don't want anything to do with this. All right. By reason of the bondage in America, we're still in slavery, and their cry came up unto Yahweh by reason of the bondage. And Yahweh heard their groaning, and Yahweh remembered his covenant with Abraham and with Isaac and Jacob. And Yahweh looked upon the children of Israel, and Yahweh had respect unto them. All right, so what happened? The Most High sent Moses. All right, the Lord sent Moses and told his people, look, I'm going to take you out of the land of Egypt.
Yep.
All right, because then we kept sighing and crying and complaining, and eventually, the Heavenly Father hearkened to our voice. All right, kept calling on the names Yahweh, deliver us. Yep. All right, sighing and crying. That's what the elect is doing now. All right, the elect right now is sighing and crying, and they're the only ones that need to sigh and cry. So eventually, the Most High is going to hear our cries, and eventually, the Most High is going to deliver us out of here. Eventually, in the very near future.
Yep.
Something big is go down today. Like I said, they're talking about terrorist attack. It's been like 2-3 school shootings. Today is Memorial Day. This whole weekend is Memorial Day. A lot of people are out in these cities and all that. It could be a mass shooting today, like somewhere down south. You know, who knows? It could be a mass shooting somewhere today. They already put, a lot of things got. We're at a time now where things could change just like that, man.
Yep.
All right. Back in 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 10.
It's like it, brother. Before you go back into 2nd Ezra, let me get Proverbs 1, and you start verse 22. You mentioned Jake not hearkening, man. They see it. They seeing the sign. They just going the other way, man. This is the words of Yahweh Shemel Shai. He said to speak unto the house of Israel. All right, and that's what we're supposed to be doing. But Jake is not hearkening unto his words.
You want to start at 20?
Oh yeah, con.
This Proverbs chapter 1 verse 20. Wisdom cried without; she uttered her voice in the streets.
Right, and wisdom cried without; she uttered her voice in the streets. All right, on the highways and byways. All right. That's where the wisdom is. All right, the wisdom is not in these church houses. All right, which is really they're witch houses. All right, that's not where the wisdom is. You don't learn nothing in those churches, man. All right, they just take your money and keep it going, man. But this is where the true wisdom is. This is where you can get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding for free. All right. This is freely you receive, freely give. All right, this is free. All right.
Verse 21. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gate. In the city she uttered their words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity, and scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Right, and our people, man, 2/3 of our people, they hate these scriptures. They really hate Yahweh Shemel Shai, all right, because they're not hearkening unto his word. All right, they're hard-headed, they're stiff-necked, all right. And they don't see no instant gain, so they don't want to come to Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, they rather continue on in this sinful kingdom.
Verse 23. Then ye at my turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make my words known unto you.
And how is he doing that? Through his prophets. All right, through his servants, the prophets. All right, through his men on the highways and byways. All right, he's making his word known unto you. All right, starting with the elders, apostles of great millstone. All right, and the brothers ranking on down. That's how he's putting his word out there to you, letting it be known. All right. But are you hearkening into his word? No, man. The 2/3 of Jacob are not hearkening. All right. So hey, when you in the day when your danger comes, roughly paraphrasing which is in the scripture as well. All right. The Most High is not going to hear you when you call upon him. All right. He's gonna let your worst fear destroy you, man.
Verse 24. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Right, and the Most High is steadily stretching out his hand, and Jake is knocking his hand down, man. That's a sign of disrespect. All right, you're not hearkening unto the Lord. All right, so guess what? The Most High is going to destroy you, man. All right, for not hearkening. All right, you being stiff-necked, the Most High is going to destroy you, man. All right.
Verse 25. But ye have set at naught all my counsels, and with none of my reproof.
Right. Jake don't want to be corrected. Jake don't want to know. Jake don't want to know that they are truly the rulers of this earth, man. All right. Jake is content. All right, in the state that they are in, man. All right, being a homeborn slave, man. All right, that's what Jake likes, man. Jake wants to continue on in Esau's kingdom. All right, it's Esau's pet monkey, man. All right. But hey, this is faithful and true, man. These are words that lift up kings, man. All right.
Verse 26. I will also laugh at your calamity, and I will mock when your fear cometh.
Right. So the Most High is going to laugh at your calamity, and when your fear cometh, He's going to mock. All right. Because what? You didn't want to hearken. You didn't want to be humble and listen. All right. So guess what? The Most High is going to let your worst fear destroy you, man. All right. And like I mentioned earlier, all right, the day of Jacob's trouble is going to be a day never before seen, like the scripture says. All right. All hell is going to break loose. All right. Like it tells you in Amos 5, Amos the 5th chapter. All right. For you 2/3, man, all hell is getting ready to break loose, man. All right, because the Most High he's pushing. It's like he has his men pushing his word week in, week out, putting up videos, and you are not hearkening. All right, so you're going to be destroyed for not hearkening, man. All right, want to continue on in this damn sinful ass kingdom, man.
Verse 27. When your fear cometh as a desolation, when your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you.
Right, and it's gonna the Most High is gonna lay this land desolate, all right, with you in it, all right, which is gonna be that great sacrifice in Basra, all right. Hey man, it's gonna be a lot of dead Jake, man, all right, especially you nigga women, man, all right. There's gonna be a lot of dead Jake out here, man. The Most High is not a respected person. He gonna destroy you, your child, your husband, everybody, man. All right, if you're not part of the elect, man.
Verse 28. This shall they call upon me, but I will not answer, and they should seek me early, but they should not find me.
Right, and the Most High is gonna destroy you, man. All right. Because you did not hearken, all right? You're going to call upon his name because it's going to be Jake that know the names of Yahweh Shemiah and Shai, all right? But the Most High is not going to deliver them, all right? Because what? They didn't want to hearken. They took it as a joke, man. This is not a joke. This is serious business, man. And the Most High is going to destroy you, man. All right? Here in Babylon, all right? With Esau. All right, you want to be hand in hand with Esau? You want this world to continue on, this wicked, sinful ass kingdom, man? All right, so guess what? The Most High is going to destroy you with it, man.
Verse 29. But they hate knowledge and did not choose that fear of the Lord.
Right, and what the scripture says, the fear of the Lord is beginning of wisdom. All right, roughly paraphrasing. All right, Jake hates knowledge. All right, so ultimately you hate Yahweh Shemiah and Shai, all right?
Verse 30, they would not Verse 30, they would none of my counsels, and they despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own ways, and be filled with their own devices.
Right. So again, man, all right, the Most High is going to make it real hard for you, Jakes, man. All right, real hard. All right, because hey, the Most High has his men on the highways and byways pushing his word. All right, blowing the trumpet, telling you to get ready for the battle, like it tells you in Ezekiel the 7th chapter. All right, but are you putting on that spiritual armor? All right, no, man, you're not. All right, you're not putting on that spiritual armor, so you're gonna be destroyed. All right. Because only Yahweh Shemel Shai can give you that spiritual armor, that shield of protection. All right, it's like that shield of protection in that day to ward off all that evil, all that wickedness and evil and destruction that's getting ready to come. All right. Yep. Come on. Ephesians 6 chapter.
Verse 31, therefore shall they eat, like verse 32, but the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of the fool shall destroy them.
Right. So the turning away of the simple shall, they say turning away of the simple shall slay them.
Yeah.
So right, man, Jake is stuck on stupid, man. Want to continue on in Babylon. They think that this is it. All right. So guess what? It's going to destroy you, man. All right, we should be in the spirit of Moses, man. All right, choosing not to choosing Yahweh Shemel Shai instead of wanting to sin for a season. All right, because this is about up, man. So this is about up. All right, Esau's kingdom, and Esau knows it, man. Just you simple niggas that don't know it, man. All right, you're stuck on stupid, man. So guess what? The Most High is going to destroy you, man, with a sure destruction.
Verse 33, whosoever hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil.
And there you go, man. Which is his elect. All right. Job the 5th chapter. All right. It tells you how the Most High is going to protect his elect. All right. And the Most High is a man of his word. All right. So when all hell is breaking loose, the elect are going to be in a safe spot, man. All right. It's like Second Ezra the 9th chapter also tells you that. All right, and there's other scriptures as well. All right, telling you how the Most High is going to preserve his elect from the said perils, man. All right, because hey, these perils meaning dangers. All right, and all danger it's just straight danger coming for this place, man. All right.
That was it.
Oh, come on, bro. You can go back to
back in Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Right, in the land of the Most High is not talking about ancient Egypt. He's talking about Babylon the Great and mystery Egypt, which is America. All right, our people are led as a flock to the slaughter. All right. Our people, hey, we're like a defenseless animal, man, like a worm. All right, we don't have no military or none of that. All right, and our enemy is devouring our people, man. All right, left and right. All right, but Jake don't see it, man.
Verse 11, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
The Most High said, I will. All right, he's going to do it. All right, he's going to deliver his elect. All right, from Babylon the Great. All right, the Most High is going to do that. All right, Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to do that. All right, not we ourselves, man. All right, we got. That's why we supposed to have faith in Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, so that he will deliver us. All right.
Verse 12, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with plagues and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it.
Right, and the Most High is getting ready to bring more plagues, all right, more pestilence, all right, here to Babylon the Great and mystery Egypt, all right, which is America, all right. You haven't seen nothing yet, all right. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. All right. Esau shows you, all right, in his movies like The Purge, how things are going to be. All right. The Book of Eli. All right. People eating other people, resulting to cannibalism. All right. That's it. That's going to be here, man. On this soil, man. All right. It's going to be here. All right. People going to be eating the leaves off the trees. All right. The Most High gives you examples. All right. Look at it's like Venezuela. All right. That's just to name one, man. All right. That's an example of how things are going to get. But the Most High is going to give this place a double cup of that. All right. Because he's saving the worst for last, which is Babylon the Great and Mystery Egypt, man, which is America. All right.
Verse 13, they that till the ground shall mourn, but the sea shall fail through the blasting in hell, and with a fearful constellation.
Right. The Most High is messing up the crops as well, man. All right. It's a pandemic, all right, but ultimately it's the Most High's plan. All right. This is the Most High's plan, man. All right. The Most High puts it in man's la'ab, what he's going to do throughout the day, man, from day to day, roughly paraphrasing. All right. It's the Most High that has these devils doing this, man. All right, because ultimately he's working for Yahweh Shemal Shai too on the left hand side. All right.
Verse 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Right. Woe. All right. Which means destruction, man. All right. To the world, man, and them that dwell therein. All right. If you're not part of the elect, man, you're going to be destroyed, man. All right. From the four corners of the globe, man, you're going to be destroyed, man.
For the sword and their destruction draws nigh, and one people should stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Right, and these are the days that we're in, man. All right, as we speak. All right, it has died down a little bit, but you best believe it's going to kick back up. All right, that civil war is going to kick in, man. All right, those race wars. All right. Jake is getting the Most High is going to rile Jake up, man. All right, and it's going to be full chaos out here, man. All right, but the elect are not going to be in that mess, man. All right.
Verse 16, for there should be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings or princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Right, and most people don't even care about the government anymore. They see it as they see the BS now. All right, and the government don't give a damn about you, man. All right, so hey, man, hey, these scriptures are coming to pass. All right, most people they hate Joe Biden now, man.
Yeah, you got lowest approval rate of any president.
Yep.
He was the most voted president ever in history.
Yep.
Which is a lie, by far a lie.
Good.
And now he's the most hated. He has the most negative reviews of any president in history. All right, the people in America hate it. That's why on YouTube they took the thumbs down. You can't even look at the thumbs down anymore on YouTube.
Yep.
All it is thumbs up. Usually you can see the number of dislikes you got, the number of likes and dislikes you got. Now you can't even see the thumbs down anymore. They did that solely because people were thumbing down. There were so many thumbs down on any press conference or anything Biden did. That's why they did that.
Yep.
They hit it. All right. And the people don't respect. Nancy Pelosi.
None of them. Right.
What's any of them guys? Chucky Schumer. What's the other? There's the other devils. Ted Cruz and so on and so forth.
Yep.
Now they don't respect none of them people anymore, man. It's only a few boneheads out there, mostly Edomites, that still kind of believe in this system.
Yep.
Some stupid jakes too, but hoping for Trump to come back and all that. Trump was just a puppet, man. That's all he was. Trump did his job. Now he just got his seat on the plane to go to Europe when the missiles are getting ready to shot. That's all he secured. If they at least let him on the plane, they might not have let him on the plane. They might have just shit at him and just leave him there. He die with the people in America.
Yeah, con.
All right, or whatever. But yeah, nobody respects this government anymore. These politicians, these senator leaders, no, nobody respects them anymore. It's all a bunch of garbage. People that are starving in the streets. People don't have money for gas. But yet they're shipping all kind of 40, 50, 60 billion dollars to Ukraine. But they ain't got no money to give to you though. All the money for that is gone. But we got money for Ukraine though. We give money to Ukraine to stop Russia. Bullshit. People are waking up to it. All right. And don't when all hell breaks loose. That's when it's going to get become the worst. It's going to get real bad then when all hell breaks loose. All right. Verse 17, a man should desire to go into a city and should not be able.
Right, and you've seen that with the first lockdowns. All right, the Most High gave you a snippet of what's getting ready to come. All right, it's gonna be full on. All right, this second lockdown. All right, the Most High is really gonna make it where you can't even go from to the next state to the next city. All right, so it's gonna be really harsh, man. It won't be Jake out there throwing block parties or none of that, man. All right, like they did the first go round, man. All right, it's gonna be harsh, man. All right.
Yeah, he locked down a little worse.
Yep.
Seeing Shanghai, China,
yep.
like that.
Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention China. That's another example how things are going to be here.
Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city should be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Right, man. And men shall be afraid. All right. Hey, it's gonna be trouble on every side, man. All right, wherever you go, chaos, man. All right, that's the days that we're heading into. All right. So hey, you better take this, take it. You better have fun now because all hell is getting ready to break loose, man.
Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city should be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yep. Yeah, kind of sloppy, brother. Go
Verse
ahead.
19, and a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Right, and that is what we're heading into again, man. All right, the store shelves are becoming more bare. All right, and soon it's going to be wiped clean. All right, it's going to be wiped clean. So guess what? Guess what that's going to make people do, man. All right, it's going to make your neighbor run up in your house, your best friend run up in your house, man. All right, for the lack of bread and water. All right, so like the scripture says, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, and when people are hungry, all right, they become a whole nother animal, man. All right, you're going to see how people really react when there's nothing to eat. All right, they're going to resort to eating their kids, resort to eating each other. It's going to be crazy out here, man. So you're going to need that protection from your Yahweh Shai, man, on all sides.
Verse 19 again, and shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with a sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
And what is today's sword? The gun. All right, the gun is the modern day sword. So they gonna run up in there and take what you got, man. All right, brother. Let me get Ezekiel 7. You can start at verse 7.
Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 7. The morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near, not the sounding again of the mountain.
Right, the day of trouble is near, like the scripture says. All right, well, we are heading into some horrible times, terrible times. All right, the day of Jacob's trouble is near. All right, it's very close. All right, when all hell is getting ready to break loose, man.
Verse 8, now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and encompass my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thy abominations.
Right. So, hey, again, the Most High is getting ready to bring all hell upon you Jakes, man. All right? The other nations as well. All right? But it's called the day of Jacob's trouble for a reason. All right? It's for you Jakes. All right? It's for you you wicked ass 2/3 Jakes, man. All right? That's why the Most High brought the flood, man. All right? The same scenario. All right? Just it's going to be even worse, man. All right?
Verse 9, and my eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity, and I will recompense thee according to thy ways and thy abominations that are in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord that smiteth.
Right, and the Most High said his eyes will not spare, all right? Neither will he have pity, all right? Like I mentioned before, man, all right? Man, woman, child, if the baby's still in the womb, all right, the Most High is going to destroy you, man, all right? In the day of destruction, man. In the day of Jacob's trouble. All right. Hey, go ahead, brother.
Verse 10. But the day, behold, it is come. The morning is gone forth. The rod of blossom, pride hath bubbled. Violence is risen up, in a rod of wickedness. None shall remain, nor of them.
Right. It said pride has blossomed. What it said about the violence? Violence has risen up. Oh yeah, con, and all that is taking hand, man.
Right, the rod of wickedness is Esau.
Yep, con.
Esau.
Yep.
And the rod, scripture speak about a rod for the back of fools.
Yep.
The fools are the 2/3, and the Most High's rod is Esau.
Yep.
All right.
Con.
Basically, Esau is the whipping stick to get Jake right.
Right. Yep. Right.
But the Most High has been putting the spirit on the devil to whip Jake. But Jake just don't get it. See, Esau already before he got that skull and the two assault rifles. He got the chalk stick on the back of his thing. He's ready for war, man.
Yep.
Esau is ready to smite, man.
Yeah, con.
All right, he's gonna kill a lot of you Jakes. In the race wars, a lot of you Jakes are gonna get killed, man, by Edomites, man.
Yep.
All right, a lot of Edomites are gonna get slaughtered too, though. Yep. All right, but Lord is basically gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're gonna be killing a lot. There's gonna be a lot of death out there, man.
Yeah, con.
Tons and tons of death.
Yeah,
all right. Verse 12, the time is come, the day draws near, let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof.
Right. Most I said, wrath is upon all the multitude thereof, man. All right. He's bringing all hell upon everyone, man. All right. Except for the elect, that's going to be in that safe haven, man, of Yahweh Shema outside, man. All right. But hey, man, everybody else is going to clearly catch hell, man. All right.
Verse 13. For the seller shall not return to which is sold, although they which were yet alive, for the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return, neither shall they strengthen themselves in the iniquity of his life. Verse 14. They have blown the trumpet to even make all ready, but none goes to the battle, for my wrath is upon the multitude thereof.
Right. And who is blowing the trumpet? All right. The men of the Lord. The Most High has his men blowing the trumpet. All right. To warn you to get ready for the battle, which is the day of Jacob's trouble.
What time is it?
We got 2 more minutes. All right. All right. The Most High has his men blowing that trumpet. But are you putting on that full armor of Yahweh Shema Shai, man? All right. No. Most Jake aren't.
They go into the battle, for my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. Verse 15, the sword is without, and the pestilence and famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him.
All right, so there's no running away from it, man. All right, if you're in the city, you're going to catch hell. If you're in the country, you're going to catch hell. All right, people going to be stealing your cattle.
Yeah, off the creek.
Yep.
If you live off the creek, you're going to catch hell dead.
Yep, con,
What if you run out of food?
Yep.
All right, or people are going to be, it's not like people ain't going to be riding around there. People ain't going to be riding around in the woods looking for food, looking for people to kill and get some food. Once everything is in the city is gone, the grocery stores and all the city is gone, where are people going to go to next?
Yep.
All right, they're going to go to
the outskirts.
The outskirts, the suburbs, the outside of town where all you rich Edomites live.
Yep.
All right, Make sure you're not moving it forever purge.
Yeah.
All right. Where they way out there in the mountain somewhere. And look what happened. The people came out there and killed them. Well, it was an inside guy that was working with them, but they went out there and tried to kill them. It's gonna be the same thing, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nowhere in America you're gonna be safe.
Yeah.
If you do got the money for a bunker and you hidden the missile, you ain't gonna hide from the missiles. There's no such thing as a bunker that can protect you from a nuclear missile.
Yeah.
All right, that don't exist. All right. Verse 16. But they that escape of them shall escape and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valleys, and all them mourning everyone for his iniquity. Verse 17. All hands should be feeble, and all knees should be weak as water.
Right. So that's the Most High. That's the Most High protecting the elect, and like it said, all hands should be weak. The water, brother. All knees shall be weak as water, man. All right. So it's gonna be, hey, man, it's gonna be treacherous out here. People gonna be afraid, man.
Yeah, you get scared. Your hands and your knees buckle up on you. Your hands start to shake. Your knees start to buckle up on you when you're real scared.
Yep, con. It's gonna be treacherous out here, man. And people are gonna be afraid. All right, even these so-called mighty men, man. All right, they're gonna be like women in that day. All right.
Verse 18. They shall also gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror shall cover them, and shame shall be upon their faces, and baldness upon all their heads.
Right, they're gonna be mourning. Everybody's gonna be mourning, man. In a state of mourning. All right.
Yeah, humble sackcloth.
Humble. Yeah, con.
You know, it said that horror people gonna be afraid. And baldness is also a tradition that we have.
Oh yeah.
To show humility.
Con.
Shave off your head. You shave off your eyebrows. Shave off your beard. You got a beard. People are gonna be humble, man.
Yep.
Verse 19, they shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord, and they shall not satisfy their souls, neither fear their bowels, because it is a stumbling block for their iniquity.
Right, and people are going to be burning money, man. All right, because really it's worth nothing. All right, even like the scripture said, even gold, real money, which is gold and silver, isn't going to save you in the day of the Lord, man. All right. So, hey, these are the days that we're heading in, man. And if you don't have your Yahweh Shema Shai, and if you're not hearkening to his word, you're going to be destroyed, man. All right. So, with that, we hope you brothers were edified. All right. We're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, by Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, that have been pushing this word for years. And third to Akim out there from the four corners of the globe that's been pushing this word with truth and sincerity. We're going to say shalom.
Shalom.
And death to Babylon the Great.